This was a beer that we first released as actually an edition in one of the hoarders boxes, and it is the triple barrel aged version of Black Tuesday. And what that means, for those of you that are unfamiliar, is it's aged for close to 3 years in barrels, but I think what's more important is the process that happens during that period of aging. So it doesn't spend its time in just the original barrel that it was filled into. Each year, it's actually barreled down to a fresh, new to us bourbon barrel. That means that this beer has actually seen aging and exposure and infusion and all of the wonderful, magical but also scientific things that happen when a beer is aged in barrel. And so right now, Black Tuesday Grand Reserve is the pinnacle in not only aging but also in complexity for a Black Tuesday with no additional ingredients. So that is to say, this is beer brewed from the brew house, fermented into its first barrel, into its second barrel, into its third barrel. We do select and curate the barrels that this beer is going to see. They typically tend to be some of our most interesting and best out of all of the barrels that we purchase based on our internal kind of rating system. That could involve the spirit that previously resided in that barrel. That could involve simply the quality of the barrel, but there's also the blend being your friend. So we're also selecting Black Tuesday to go into what will ultimately be Black Tuesday Grand Reserve out of, say, that first barreling down. I think the remarkable things about Black Tuesday Grand Reserve is the smoothness for the ABV. I mean, we're pushing 21-22% on this beer, and some of that is from the continued fortification, the completely reduced attenuation, but also during that extended period of barrel aging, you get that continued micro-oxidation via the wood, and the smoothness of this is incredible. I mean, this is a cordial. This is pushing the boundaries of being able to be called beer, but make no mistake about it, it is. Currently, this is our most premium product, and maybe not from the perspective of our capacity to work with different interesting ingredients to impart different flavors in beer, but this is what can be done with beer in its purest form, and the art of aging in wood, and I just think that this particular vintage is fantastic. I actually think that what we put together this year as far as a blend had maybe a little bit more forward thinking than the initial release of this, certainly a little bit more volume, and we'll be able to reach more people with it, but this is absolutely fantastic.